Hello and welcome back to Soulful Union. This Reiki healing with shamanic card reading has been a long time coming, and it's called Healthy Life and Prosperity. How to create a unified space and unified self between twin flames and all twin flames united. It is an interactive reading about the divine mission and twin flame contract. Also about the great awakening inside and outside and how to heal all our traumas from inside out. So this has been a long time coming, and I welcome you who are joining me in this 1 hour and a bit more session, a healing session. Wow. Welcome, and let's enjoy the ride together. I have to start with a little story of my own, of how I ended up doing what I'm doing at the moment. It was actually at the beginning of August, 6 years ago. It was 6 years and 2 months ago, during the Lionsgate portal opening times. I was living in a city, in a capital, and I was watching a series called Once Upon a Time, for those who know this TV series. And during that moment, something switched in me, and I went outside, took my dog, and went outside in the collective garden. And I was staring at the stars, and I knew that I am ready to start a journey. And I always known that somewhere out there is a person. I had always visioned that person to be around my age, a male, my inner masculine, right? And I knew that I'm gonna be friends with that person at first for a long time, and then something happens and we will become partners in life and in work life. So I had carried it for centuries, for decades, this inner knowing. And at that moment, 6 years and 2 months ago, I knew that I was ready. And I was looking at the stars and talking to the stars, and actually I was talking to my mother and saying that I am ready now, and I was asking her to come back and help me and guide me on this journey I was about to take, and also one of my academical fathers to join her, to support me and guide me. And I remember I was talking to them and listening to them, and I knew that what was the obstacle, what was standing between me and that destiny I knew I had, was all kind of addictions and traumas I have had. So at that moment, I knew that I was ready to make this leap, this new next step in my life. So it has been taken 6 years since then, and actually one year prior, I saw awakening dream when my masculine aspect told me to be reborn next year at my mother's birthday. And actually today is my mother's birthday, at the 10th of October 2020. It's my mother's 69th birthday, which is so cute. If you think about numerology, 69 as a yin yang symbol, and 10 10 20 20 as equal, you, me, and the divine, you, me, and our unified self, my inner masculine, my inner feminine, and the unified space between them and inside of them. So it has been a long time coming. I have been working with those energies since then, in total, yeah, consciously 6 years now. But I think I started the journey when I saw this dream. So I've had many teachers and many fellow travelers on this road, and I want to thank each and every one of them, one of those, and all my different mothers and fathers I've had from at different levels in my life and my previous existences. So yeah, this is for you, Mom and Dad, and all the twin flames. So let's connect all to our twin flame essence inside, and also connect to the unified space in our 11th chakra, and so to say, twin flame collective, twin flame headquarters, where we are one unified space, one unified twin flame collective space, twin soul, however you want to call it. So let's connect to that, feel that connection forming in your headspace, in your crown chakra, to create this connection, this light heading to that twin flame headquarters, and ground yourself in that place. And when you are ready, feel that light coming down again into your own heart space and into your own essence in your own body, and ground it there. And so also let's ground also through the root chakra and below our feet. Let's grow very strong roots to ground us to Mother Earth, and also light that candle inside of the core of Mother Earth, and take that beam of light from your heart chakra through all your chakras down through all the layers, and protected by Archangel Michael down to the earth core, to the crystalline core of Earth, and feel it coming back again and into your own heart, where the Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother can be rejoined again in you, in your inner masculine and feminine, and your inner mother and father figure. So feel it filling you with this vibrant energy, to welcome all the health and prosperity in your life you need, required for you to fulfill your mission in here, in this planet. He came to help uplift humanity and the whole system, solar system, as they say. Yeah. And also I'm guided to share an insight that if at any point you want to get direct connection, so we can do it right now. We can also connect to Sirius, the star Sirius, make that connection. Feel it from your higher upper heart chakra to connect with Sirius, to this serious, honest, in Estonia, Sirius Sirius, which is honesty or being authentic, is also is very similar. Sounds very similar to Sirius. So let's connect to the star Sirius, which was actually the star mentioned in the Bible when the three wise men saw it in the skies, which guided them to Christ being born. And we can translate it meaning that if you are experiencing trauma or want to heal your traumas, then you can go outside and stare into the stars and find Sirius and connect to it directly, your light to that, the light of Sirius, and so that it would waken up your own inner Christ consciousness, which is all you need to heal your traumas. Actually, the most precious thing you have is your consciousness, and that can uplift you and your wounding and heal it. Is the most powerful weapon you ever have, your own consciousness. So let's download all the light codes you need to heal your personal traumas, all the higher intellect you need. Fill it up with through your higher heart chakra. All the energy you need, all the intellect you need, all the knowing you need to heal your own traumas. Just fill it up. Inside of you. And feel it vibrating, starting to vibrate in your own body, in this healing frequency. I hope you're lying down or being somewhere where you can hear it easily and you can relax. So, now we have new fresh energy, and now we can go on with the healing and to receive the message that wants to come in today. So this layout you see in front of you, I downloaded it actually in March 2018 and received the message containing in it. I was able to download it and write it out this year. Actually, in recent months, since April, I've been writing it down, or even since summer months, even maybe since May. Yeah, in the beginning of May. And so it's been done by intuitive writing. So observe it, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as always. So let's do this and healing together. So healthy life and prosperity. For your divine mission, for our divine mission, unified divine mission, our unified twin flame contract. Our unified creative awakening and healing all of our traumas. So observe the surroundings, your own surroundings, where you are currently, as well as the what you see in a picture. Observe the meanings, the symbols you see around you and in this picture, and ask yourself, what do they mean to you, and how do they speak to you, and what do they mean to us as a collective, and how do they speak to us, and do they raise any specific memories, either sweet or sour, And take a very big breath in this sacred space we have surrounded ourselves with and created together for this healing in our own sacred heart space. To see, to be able to see and recognize and feel, and to receive the messages that want to come through and need to come through our everyday busy life, which we are not maybe even able to see or hear or recognize, but now we are ready. So if you feel that your unified higher self is ready to download specifically your message, then you can close this reading and receive it. If not, then let's continue. So let's take a small pause and listen. What is being told to us? So what do you see? Any feelings would come up and about? What are the first thoughts that cross your pretty mind? What about the second? Or the third one? Now quiet that mind of yours and move into your heart. And breathe into your heart and through your heart space. And allow it to expand a little more. And then some more. And do have room for some more expansion to come to your way. Good. Now relax and enjoy our ride in togetherness, in the silence of the mind, the space in between, the breaths, and between our hearts. It is time. It is time to step up. Step up and step out and away from the cross. Those of us who are ready for it to happen. Yes, the judgment day has come. It is here. The others. For the others, is it the crossroads you are being taken now? Which way to go? Remember, as long as you follow your heart and soul, you are good to go. And do remember, it is not as much about the road itself. It is actually about the people and the beings you meet along the way. So you're good to go. And remember that the abandonment you once felt in your childhood or even as a grown-up, it is over now. In our unified space, you are protected and guided for good and for God to receive your gifts and your future path to pay forward in your inner God, in your inner God self. Are you ready to take that chance and take that jump? I jump, you jump, remember? If it is so, then simply just say yes. Yes. And so let's do this and continue this path forward. Are you ready? Are you ready to leave this old life behind and to accept the Most High as your true God and survivor, your boss of the Most High, your own divine essence, the source, the unconditional love tones of the universe? Are you ready to step into the embodiment and exhibit the power of two from now on? If it is so, then simply say yes and honestly say yes. Yes. So the galactic ships are here to guide us to our true destiny and path on the enlightenment and service to self through the service to the humanity and the whole universe. The law of one is in place now, and so it is. Remember, what you do to yourself, you do to your partner. And what you do to your partner, you do to your family. And what you do to your family, you do to your siblings. What you do to your siblings, you do for your own whole generation and your whole nation. And what you do for your whole nation, you do for the whole planet, the whole continent, the whole planet. And what you do for the whole continents and planet, you do for the whole solar system. And what you do for the whole solar system, you do for the whole galaxy. And what you do for the whole galaxy, you do for the whole universe. And what you do for the whole universe, you do to yourself. And to all the multiverses and multiversions of yourself, inside of you and outside of you. Always remember that each day and night we have to face ourselves most of all. So let's make it a pleasant stay and the picture we see and face. So, are you ready to make a new vision? Change your perspective perhaps? What about this picture now? It's the same picture but taken from a different angle. Maybe you can change the location where you are sitting at the moment. Switch a chair and see your whole life and your surroundings from a new perspective, from a new angle. Take this seat now. Do you notice any difference? Do we notice as a unified self? Do we notice a difference? Do we have new insights coming to our minds? Do our senses light up? This inner candle of ours, the candle of wisdom, life wisdom, heart wisdom, and soul wisdom, on our divine essence, our divine health, our divine natural way and knowledge to heal one's own self. Remember, you cannot heal anybody, you cannot teach anybody. All you can do is share your wisdom and knowledge and energy and consciousness. And it's up for anybody, everybody to heal their own self and teach their own lessons and learn their own lessons. So if you see your surroundings, what kind of objects in this picture or in your surroundings draw in your attention when you think about your own personal abundance? What is abundance to you? What is abundance to us? Our unified abundance. How do we define prosperity and prosperous life? Think about it in perhaps detail, maybe write it down or draw it down. Has it changed throughout the years? Or if you think about your own abundance or respect to our unified abundance, is there a difference? Just allow different images, memories, belief systems, thoughts come to your inner mind and inner eyes. With no judgment, just observe them. Take the observer's mind to it all and just allow. Like watching and observing a movie or a play from the ground up or from the audience point of view. If you look at this picture, see each card in the following for the detailed guidance and instructions, the messages, if you will. But now, are you ready for the journey together? If so, okay then, let's go. Are you ready? Ready, set, and go. Be brave, my loved one, be brave. The cosmic egg from within, the burning bush of Moses. Your inner Moses, your own inner burning bush. The light here of the wise old woman, clearing the unified sacred space inside of us. You know that all-seeing eye of ours, well, it is here and it is now, present in our everyday lives. All you have to see, all you have to do is open your eyes, your inner eyes, to see, to really see, and look from the beyond. So the pyramids, they have built those for centuries. But what about the pyramid of self and the ark of the cabinet? Know that the smoke is gone now, and no more. Now, let's take a sip of life, and let these divine fluids flowing inside and outside of us. What do you see now? Really see. In your own life and your own path to follow, your heart's desires and soul wisdoms to lead your way out from the darkness and into the light. How have we lived our life so far is ending for good. Are we ready to step into our deepest soul wisdom now? To stand by our own word and innermost knowing of truth and clarity? Are we ready to take the stand and teach it forward, to get the record straight for everyone and anyone? What did we came here to do as a pair can now be taken and started. The joint journey together can now begin. The twin soul higher mission is here for us to take, to grasp, behold, and held in the heart and mind and body and in soul. In unison we stand. I have your back and you've got mine. I hold the sacred divine space for your growth and expansion, and you've got mine, and you hold mine. The double mission is ending now, blending into one, the higher wisdom and higher mission, the higher knowledge to share and behold, to be held and act out accordingly. The unified higher self is fully in charge now, leading the way forward. The boss of the boss can now be replaced in you, with the higher one, the highest one, with your inner Lord, the Savior, the God, the inner universe, the inner true essence, your own authenticity. And so it is. So the card of a journey, the process and the whole is quartz, number 55, representing double mission, double change both in our masculine and feminine side. It corresponds to our feminine nature, the seventh chakra, the crown, and water, our feelings, and our inner fluids. We are consisting mostly of water, and whatever we feel, the water inside of us feels also and acts accordingly. Have you seen those images or videos about changes in the water crystals depending on what music it hears? It applies to our feelings. If you feel sad and lonely, the water inside of you feels sad and lonely. If you are happy and joyful, the water inside of you is happy and joyful. If you are in love, caring and nurturing yourself and others, the water inside of you cares and nurtures you and of us. So this card is a symbol about the guides and guidance we get through the challenges and upcoming energies we are gonna face inside and out. The messages and guidance from the elders, the ancients, and from our oversoul. From the light, the source of all things, the universal light, one in all and all in one. The divine essence, the God from within and from the unified self. As above, so below. As in, so is out. It has been the long-awaited changing game for the better. The sudden turn of the events, the twists and turns, inside of us as well as outside of us. Have you noticed? Have you paid close attention on what is going on in your and our own mindsets? The thoughts that are crossing our pretty little heads and minds, the supercomputer, the awakening mind, the big data processor, the analyzer of all things, to be seen and to be told, felt and previously unheard of. That little quiet voice of ours from within. Have you heard what it is guiding you towards today and us? To take a leap of faith, a strong leap of faith. That you are held and we are held by the angels and by our holy family line, by our own ancestors, even by our own previous selves, previously incarnated as our own forefathers and foremothers, our birth mothers and birth fathers and birth families, as well as soul fathers and soul mothers and soul families. So what kind of messages, what kind of nudge, what kind of support are they offering us today? What kind of challenging task is in front of us now? Something previously upheld, now becoming visible in front of our very eyes. So who is asking for our support and advice this time around from the outside world? What is our response? Jump. Take that leap of faith. Share something you have not shared before. Pause and clear your mind and see how the universe responds in the very second of it. The action and the reaction. Can you feel and see and recognize your own beloved behind all things? Seen, heard, and recognized. By the way, it is 10/10/2020 and it's 20:20 p.m. in the local time. So let's welcome the change from inside out. So let's get to know our inner dialogue, to bathe in it, to dance with it, and then let's become all quiet inside and wait for it to talk to us with the voice of our beloved. Can we feel it? Can we sense it? The shifts that take place within the self. First, allowing it to move through our feminine side, our feminine self, the feminine essence of our soul, the bigger soul, the oversoul, our foremothers and the sacred earth mother within our own self. And then wait for it, hold space for it to move through the masculine aspect, the forefathers, the sacred heavenly Father, to feel it, to know it, and to recognize it, and to respond to it. Let's become the magnet of our own doing, the creations from within and without. What big thing is manifesting in the physical for us today? Let's see it and feel it and touch it and speak it and sense it and recognize it and know its essence, and let's decode the messages it upholds with our spiritual eyes, our spiritual essence. It is time to take that leap of faith. In due good time, results await the beloveds. And so it is. Let's go. I love you, by the way. I just was reminded of the latest female figure in my life, my latest mother, so to say, holistic mother, under whose guidance I just recently finished my first level of holistic training. So I shout out to you, Katarina, if at any time or space you will listen or hear this message, then hi. I was just reminded of you. So, what is the guidance from the divine masculine energies? With every small step we take today, it will lead us to our greater victories tomorrow. Remember that. Let's allow others to take care of us and nurture us. For once, we can lay down our burdens, our defenses, and our guard, and allow the universe to do its magic around us as well as inside of us. It is time to start building that family tree of ours, step by step, with the baby steps if needed. It is no rush. We got all the time we need. It is a good day to quit that smoking, by the way. Let's use the sunlight wisely, shall we? And knowingly download new masculine energies, the higher knowledge with every given passing day of sunlight. How are we using the fire energies within? How many times have the universe turned us down? How about now? Slow and steady we go. Let's allow ourselves be guided by the higher energies of love. Let's bathe in the unified field of love. How well is our will balanced with our heart's desires? Is there enough room for the higher will to come forth and step in? If previously not, then how about now? Are we speaking at the same tone of voice? Well, now is a very good time to practice one root, one common ancestor, the road 66, starting at 55. 233 roads leading to one. The 3333 Legion of Light. The Christ and Mary Magdalene. The unified confidence. The unified field of love. The unified consciousness of light and love. The unified divine mission as one. In the power of two we stand. And so it is. In the infinity. It is a great day to rise like a phoenix and leave all of that trash ash behind. As within, so it is without. We can call in those Palladian mythical ships when in need of replenishment and nurturing, healing at the deepest soul level. All we need is to say out loud, Command 771. Command 771. Command 771. 3 times to do so, to call in the nearest one. They are so eager to help and guide us. Thank you. They will send the songs, the music, whatever we need to heal and smooth our soul and our bodies, our emotional body, our mental body, our physical body. To say our final goodbyes to the old sorrows, the pain and hurt, the suffering, the separation of twin souls is no more. The full union, the full twin soul union is commenced. The soulful union is here. And so it is. It is done and it is complete. The universe says yes and gives its full blessings, my beloved. Here we are, here we stand, united as one. Thank you for being here with us in this together. So lovely. So what is the guidance from divine feminine energies? The evergreens, the ones that squirrels are so fond of. I was actually taking care of one that came down during the latest storm in our garden, in my garden, in our garden. So, are we still balancing out these masculine energies of ours? We started ages ago. Still cleaning and clearing and releasing, downloading in new one codes, witnessing the new one codes rising from within and taking root, growing the seeds into spring, rising from within, down from the root chakra up to the crown. The full-blown union and alignment of all chakras is here and now. All 12 of them, all 12 DNA strands can be activated now. And let's welcome in the healing and the nurture we so desire and so eagerly is waiting for us. It's here and it is now. So, no more stashing away the old energies and things and memories. They are all out and in the open. The Akashics are here and they are now, being written anew each giving day from this day forward. And so it is. Because you are writing in mine and I am writing in yours for all to see, witness and behold. So are you ready to receive your angelic self? If it is so, then just say loudly and with grounded confidence, yes. Yes. Are you ready to accept and embody your galactic self now? If it is so, and your soul wisdom, then say simply yes. Yes. And so it is. So all the heaviness can be lifted now. From your breath, from your lungs even, from your heart, your body, your mind and soul, from your womb and ovaries, to be all cleaned and cleared as new again. And so it is. Just shiver and let those shoulders of yours run free. So, here we are, standing again, united as one. So Mercury retrograding no more. All lines of communication is fully restored and ready, set and go with your new holy assignment to share, co-create and manifest into fullness and riches and full health can be restored now. Just say yes to receive. Yes. The lessons over 4 decades are over and complete now, in love and in harmony, in family and in home, in work life and in career. Are you ready? Are you ready to take your whole life, to the next level? If it is so, to receive your blessings and light codes and initiation now, simply say deeply and kind-heartedly, yes. Yes. So slow and steady we go, one solid step at a time. We go through the wormhole, the quantum field, to take that big leap through the end of time to a new. Your new life can start now. Rise and shine anew, my beloved. And all our beloveds with us shall rise and shine as well, as one. In unity we stand. So what is the current solution, the union within to all our troubles? Be faded away, where masculine and feminine stand as a unite in our fifth chakra, in our throat chakra, in eternal wisdom, in eternal love. The power of our own authentic voice, crystallizing things out of the thin air, manifesting straight from the 5D, manifesting things out from the purest of the energies, speaking things into the existence. Do we know actually the power of our own voice, our unified voice? When it carries good from both our masculine as well as our feminine qualities of our soul essence, unified soul essence. Do we even know how powerful wizards we really are? Why trying to hide it? Why shading it away? Why dashing it away? The mouse and the breadcrumbs no more. They are cute and cuddly in some aspect and way of life, but you know that this is not all there is to know and be and do and settle for less than you deserve. Nah, not today, not ever. However may as it be. We are the powerful creators of our own life. So let's use our voice wisely and profoundly, with a aligned and grounded intent to act as a cord of creation from the divine, the soul, and the light. We are the powerful manifestations and manifestors of our own light. So let's travel lightly, always let's travel lightly as we may. Let's use our voice to clear the way forward and backward from the behind. All that has been dashed away will be cleared and visible now. The heart is in its full glory. The heart wants what the heart wants, and so it is. The big elephant in the room is visible and hearable, as well as acknowledged in its full glory now. What once was lost can now be found. The two worlds can safely merge now into one. The one code, the one unite. The two separate beings, the two egregores, the two collective consciousnesses merge into one, and oneness now. The alchemical, sacred, divine, spiritual marriage is here and is now. For all to see, hear, and recognize. The world in its full glory, and gives and shares its blessings with us, beloveds, to our union, to our divine mission, to our life as one being, living in two lives in togetherness now, for all to see, hear, witness, and behold. Cherished we are, my beloved, forevermore, to allow the infinite embrace us now in its profound healing and nurture. No one gets left behind who knowingly and willingly started the journey. And so it is. So let's use our divine gifts wisely. Practice our art to rise it to the divinity, as Beethoven said, and did, and do still. So let's move to the second biggest part of this healing session. It's called the Great Awakening and healing all of our traumas. Part 1. The guilt. The Great Awakening to the profound truth from within, from upside down and downside up, healing all our traumas throughout the chakra system and throughout the history. The Star of Bethlehem, the Sirius, is here. The guilt, the shame, the ugly parts can now be lifted and returned to a new state of being in light and love and unity we stand. The guilt. To what kind of guilt do you belong to? What about us? It is time to step into one, if not yet. It is time to step out of one, if needed, unasked by our higher guides and inner wisdom. Our soul and soulful union in divine mission with our beloveds awaits us now. Let's do what is necessary from our part to be united in one soul, in one song, in one unite. It is time to dig up and dust off the dirt, the mud and the ashes from these old wounds of ours and see the divine light shining through all of us, in each and single one of us. There is no illness, never was. It is all but a mere of illusion. Delusion of light no more. It is all coming out and about, combining together in the holy matrimony. Dissolution of all the fears can be commenced now. If you like it to be so, then simply say, yes, please. I am ready to do. I am ready to do so. And so it is. The healing powers are here now, for you to witness, behold, touch, embrace, and be seen now. Yes, please, I am ready to do it so. So let's embrace the healing power of our own soul. Let the soul wisdom shine through. Let's allow others to see and face the love in our heart, in our mind and body and soul. Let's allow the passion inside of our own soul to shine through, to let these eyes shine brightly from now on, for all to witness, behold, and be held so dear, sharing that shine in all the hearts we encompass on our journey, our own personal power to victory of our own soul over the painful aspects of the earthly marriage, the life we held so dear. Let's hold gratitude for the holy sacrament and the holy soul contract of being married to another soul. The life wisdom, the vows we once took, in good and bad, in deep and high, in darkness as well, within the light. We held so high. If you need to cry, just let it all out and about. Let these tears of joy and sorrow and pain transform your heart into a new. That's how it is. So let's let these freedom of speech and liberty tones and chords be voiced and singed and heard now, for all to see and witness and behold. The light within the tunnel is all around us now. There is no tunnel. There never was. It all can be embraced now, in the soul and in the sacred heart space. The soul and heart can be joined now in the sacred alchemical divine marriage of beloveds. From one heart to the next, like a ping pong game, like a ping pong ball, through and out from the galactic soul wisdom, the galactic central sun, which they say now is actually a black hole, which actually is a wormhole, a way to time travel and space-time travel between our hearts, inside of our own heart chakra. So let's do it now. Hold the light and share the light with us and with our beloveds, and travel from our heart to their heart, entering this tunnel of wisdom and freedom of speech from our left side in our heart to the right side and back again. To let those voices of light to be heard and sing and voiced out and listened and be held. And so it is, beloveds, and thank you for being here with us until this day forward. Amen. So the Great Awakening and Healing All of Our Traumas, Part 2, the pain. The great pain. The Great Awakening to the profound truth. From within and from upside down and downside up. Healing all our traumas throughout the chakra system. The Star of Bethlehem, the Sirius, the wisdom of the Sirius star system is here and now. The whipping and the screaming, the self-discrimination, the self-punishment of self and others, the angels and the demons, the road towards the philosopher's stones. The completion point is here and now, for us to recognize it, to see it and feel it, to finally hear it and to know it, and to cross over it to the other side of that inner light of ours, that inner, what is it called? Jesus, the 7 lights in the sky, the rainbow, thank you. The other side of that rainbow light of ours, inside and out. So let's embrace all of the challenges that have been taking us so far The infidelity is no more. The pain of sorrow and guilt and abandonment is no more. Trust and it is so. Our galactic self can take over now, the ride, and embrace the journey and inner emotional heartache and pain of our own inner child. To hold and cherish that little one. Let's fight no more. Let's run no more. Nor chase no more. For everything is already here and already now. For us to embrace and simply say yes to. So say yes many times over, as many times as needed and necessary, for the truth to behold and held in our hearts, for it to get activated inside of our own beautiful soul, inside of our own soul self, our unified self. And so it will always be so. It's 8:48 p.m. right now. So I welcome infinity in you, and I welcome infinity in me through the gate of wisdom and angelic being and our angelic self to unify us as the road, as the gate, as the bridge of light between us from now on. To connect to others via the God source frequency, inside us and outside us. And so it is. Number 16, the owl, the great wisdom of ours. The great awakening and healing all of the traumas of ours. Part 3, the suffering, the remorse, and the wisdom. Just download that light codes of yours and ours into your own physical vessel, your own physical body. And so it is. Embrace all that inner wisdom now. The great awakening to the profound truth from within, from upside down and downside up, healing all of our traumas throughout the chakra system, the star of Bethlehem and the star of Sirius is here. The healing teacher and the teaching healer is here and now. What is the grounded wisdom we have gathered so far in life? What about all of those past lives and future ones? Have we managed to pull it all out into action so far and put it into action so far? What is still stopping us from doing so? Who is still stopping us? Or what partner is actively blocking our way forward? Do you know? Maybe it's time to find out now and fix it for good. It is so. And remember that ignorance is not a bliss. It never was. Quite a contrary. We have tried it once or even twice. It did not get us very far. No. This time, the only way forward is through and out. Where we go one, we go all. United we stand, divided we fall. Ready to make that jump. on the way forward. Divided we are no more. Are you ready to jump out of that sandbox we have loved so much and dared so much and kept so close to our heart space? Well, now it is our time to shine and make that jump, that quantum jump, to make the run of it, to take these necessary steps and make the jump. No worries, the universe will catch us in no time and space. Can be lifted now. So take the jump, the quantum jump of your life. So, how far did you jump this time around? And did we make a jump together? How far did we jump together this time? It is time to appreciate and thank all of those who made it possible to happen. Our unified self can be embraced now. Let's go in love and light, always. Let's walk in love and light in our hearts, in our minds, in our bodies, and in our soul. The wisdom to shine through every aspect of our awakened and not so awakened life. So the mystic healer and the wise leader can take the leadership role now and lead the way to safety and prosperity, so that the life can be nourished, guided and protected, heeding the call and following the path forward, to find the solace and comfort in each other's presence, in each other's life and light, and knowing the truth at all costs. The lies and deception is no more. All sexual predatory wounds can be healed and will be healed now. Rejoice and rekindle the love for each other. What God has put together, no man shall put asunder. Let's heal from the wounds of self-sacrifice. No more. Disabilities no more. Work or otherwise. Self-inflicted time has passed. Let's allow the God frequencies to flow to us and out from us, to embody our own soul's Christ and God consciousness, to emanate our own God source energy, to become our own God source creator, to create our soul song, to become and speak and sing in our own authentic voice. And so it is. Where we go one, we go all. And so it is. So the last biggest part of this healing and this reading is about the divine mission. Are you ready to hear and recognize and embrace your own twin flame contract? The light goes about your twin flame contract, your twin flame soul essence. It begins with number 13, the lucky number by the Mayans civilization, the eagle, the east, the rising of a dawn, the new beginnings in masculine, divine masculine, the pure air quality can be reached now. So part 1, the masculine is in power. How can we spread the love to the universe today and all days? Beginning the left hand side, the masculine in us, the one that leads our life, our way forward. Or is it in your right hand side? It depends on you. So what lies in the east? What new beginnings, the new steps are being asked of us to take today? Is it in the mind space? To think new thoughts, to have a new perspective. Will we find out something we had no idea about beforehand? Are there any accidental bumping into people? An old friend, a relative, a co-worker, on site or online? Are they telling you something that is asking us to take a bird's eye view on things? A relationship we were so certain about that was fixed in our mind? How is the new standpoint treating us now? Any clarity coming? Good. Pitching a morning aside. It's gonna heal now. All those riches, all those money wounds can be healed now. Can we feel the change coming? Like a new breeze in the midst of a morning sun. The silver lining of things that used to be so fixed in our life. What changes are about to unroll in our life today? Do we see the road ahead? Maybe just not yet, but hold on to our hats. It is about to. 13, and especially Friday the 13th, was a very special and lucky number and day for the ancient Mayans, in case you did not know. So look it up. It may have some profound, deeper meaning for you now. Something that was not visible before, but suddenly unfolding in front of your own very eyes. So how many eagles do you have in your life? Past, present or future? If you look up to the skies, how many eagles do you see flying up there? Is it one or two or three even? Why is it so important to us? What is the reflection the universe is reflecting back to us? How many eagles are flying high inside of our own self? How high are they flying? Are they flying close to the ground? Or near the treetops? Or high up there near the clouds? In nature? Or at the computer screen? What is the confirmation it is showing us today? What is the message? And why is it so important to us, especially to us personally? How is the eagle and number 13 crossing our path today? The message from our childhood. Let's look very close, but with a detached eyes to really see and feel and recognize. It is okay. You are safe now. Nothing from the past can hurt us now, my divine child. All is well, my love. All is well. What is the meaning of our specific twin flame soul contract? The joint journey, the joint mission and union. Adding the one will get us to two. How about seeing those divine masculine and feminine awakening babies of ours? The seventh chakra, the seventh seal that was destroyed and corrupted for centuries, as well as the second one, now awakened again, all of them, in the chosen few to come forth at first to tell the stories to all the others of youth and prosperity, of self-healing powers, of a nature's ultimate and profound power to heal us all. For all the mankind and sentient beings unite. One cannot have the light without the dark. It is all in the mind. It is all locked inside the mind. In our mind. Our unified self-mind. So, Divine Mission and Twin Flame Contract, Part 2, the Feminine is in power. So, how do we use our magic wand today? It is all written in the stars, you know. It is all written in the skies. Have we looked at it lately? Really looked at it? To take a picture of it, the skies above our heads, from time to time, and then observe them later. So what do we see in those pictures? What images show up? How do our wishes and dreams, our own thoughts, manifest? In the skies, in the clouds, our own heart's desires to the heavenly skies above our heads. Nothing is unnoticed to the all-knowing and seeing eye. The farthest skies knows and sees it all. The farthest skies knows it all. The ones we are so eagerly and desperately trying to hide from the world, or even from our own self. Is grass greener on the outside of a lake? The river of oblivion has coasts on both sides, you know. Where is our North Star pointing at us now? And where is our magic wand pointing at? What are we trying to manifest so profoundly now? Have we asked any help lately in the bittersweet symphony? So let's use incense to clear the air. If we know any good symbols, let's use them when running our hands of smoke through the ethers around us and inside of us. Let's roll them into the space in between. Between you and the divine, between you and me, you and them, you and us, you and the land, the skies, the stars in the Milky Way. Yes, we got it all. And thank you. Did you know that adding 2 to infinity will get us to completion of things? Things that no longer serve us. For the new to be upheld, the truth, the value, the essence, to be us, to be with the world, to be the world, inside out, and amen to that. Did you know that making detailed plans about your death, about where to go, how to go, when to go, and what happens to you after you die, where do you go? Do you know that when you are planning out these with your own soul, your own higher self, your divine essence, with your own divine creator, if you make those plans in detail, as much as you need, and then put them away, then no worries is necessary anymore. And you can finally live happily ever after. And laughter each day can be your essence from now on. And amen to that. So let's jump into our divine mission in the twin flame contract, the 8, the infinity standing storm, the Scorpio, the transition, the baskets to hold our gifts, our adult inner self. Part 3, the union of all things and the power of 2. The scorpions are rising, the transitions are taking place, inside and outside. Adding 3 and 3 together face to face will get us to the 8, the infinity, standing tall and upright. Yes, we got it. The Christ is off the cross now. And so it is. So do you know what are life lessons residing under the number 8? The legions, the leadership of a divine essence. The Archangel Michael and the Legion of Light, the White Brotherhood of Protection, when everything is falling down to pieces, like the leaves in the bright-colored autumn times. It is here, and it is now. It is time to grow up now and take the lead, to create the special bond and healing relationship with Archangel Michael, or to replenish and nourish the long-forgotten one, to put it into action again, once more, for the greater good of all mankind and all the earthly beings. Let's call in the White Brotherhood of Protection and all the Ascended Masters we need to help us and guide us, to protect us during the times of circles. The ultimate time for change is here, and it is now. To embrace for the impact, my dear ones. The light is coming in to change and to heal that great beaming heart and lungs of ours, to open up once more to the universal light of it all. And what about Dr. Jung? What does he has to say about all of this? Have we asked Dr. Freud as well lately? But what about Dr. Bach? Dr. Bach, where does he and the dose of things fit in all of this? The pill we take. Do we take both of them? Or none of it? So free your mind. Three can be a crowd, but also a freedom of all things. You, me, and the divine. One did get us too far. The other one did get us too high. But what about the third one? Where he will take us? Where he will reside? The sum of all things is here and is now. What is in our basket? Oh, smiling feather. 2 boats sailing as one. And it's 9:09 p.m. 10/10/2020. And it's good time to end it here and take us all and the whole humanity to the next level. And so it is. So let's make it this quantum jump of reality for the whole humanity together here and now. Amen. It's 9:10 p.m. 10/10/2020. And so it is. Goodbye. Be well. Take care and stay safe. I love you.